perfect study strategy for SBR December attempt. So please stay tuned till the end. I'm Meera Mansali, Indian Qualified Chartered Accountant and ACCA. I am a SBR tutor and I have been teaching strategic business reporting for about 3 to 4 years now. So I have curated a extensive study plan for December 24 attempt. So please stay tuned till the end. And guys, please share it with more of your friends who are pursuing SBR this attempt. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and do drop in a comment below. Now, first of all, let's understand what SBR is about, how it is a step up from FR, what are the syllabus, paper pattern, and then I will discuss the study strategy with you. So first of all, if you look at the syllabus perspective, it is 60 to 70% overflowing from FR. So a lot of concepts that were there in FR are as it is there in SBR. So you had to have your FR basics right. That is the first and the very basic thing before before you sit for your SBR paper. Now I know a lot of you have got 9 paper exemption and have not studied FR. Then you don't have to worry because some concepts are there in SBR, so you can learn them along with your SBR. And in case you haven't studied it, then if you're joining my class, for example, I cover all those basics of FR also in my class. So please make sure that your FR basics are right before you sit for your SBR examination. Second, when you look at SBR and FR, okay, the major difference is the paper pattern. Now in FR, you would have questions like calculate goodwill on consolidation. That would be the question. In SBR, the kind of questions slightly change. The questions are more practical oriented. So basically, they would have done a goodwill calculation. You need to figure out the error in that. So that's where your role as an ACCA would come into place, where you have a real life scenario and you have to figure out the errors. You need to make rectification. So that is one. Second is it is a lot of case study based paper, so it is application based. Why this accounting treatment is correct, why this is incorrect, what the standard says, how should you apply for it. So that's what you should expect in your SBR paper. It's more practical, more case study based, more application based, and this paper gives you a flavor of what your real working will be like once you're a ACCA qualified. So that's about the SBR and FR correlation. Now, when we move on to the paper pattern, so SBR is divided into two sections, Section A, Section B. Your Section A is fixed. You will know from where you're going to get your Section A question. So there are two main topics from where your Section A question comes. One is group accounting and second is ethics. So both of these put together is your 50 marks of the paper. So you know for sure where your 50 marks are coming from. So please do these chapters really well. Section B now has two questions of 25 marks each. Now this 25 marks comes from any of the topics from the rest of your syllabus. So 50 marks is pre-decided and 50 marks is like a surprise in your examination. So this is your exam structure. Now how do you go about preparing for SBR is what we are going to be discussing. So see, even if you're a self-study student or if you're a student who's looking to get assistance from me or looking to get classes from me, then this is a perfect schedule for you to follow. So even if you start by 15th of September, so the plan is to start by 15th of September and complete your syllabus before the examination, along with writing at least 10 mocks. Okay, you will get the time to write 10 past papers. So that's how I have made the plan. Now without wasting much of the time, let's deep dive into the plan. Now this is what my class schedule would look like, or what your plan should be if you are a self-study student. Now, if you see the plan, what I have done is I have divided it week wise. I am not doing the plan daily because everyone has different commitments throughout the day. Someone might be working, someone has college, someone is free. It's very different. Plus, it is very difficult to say that sit for 4 hours every day, sit for 3 hours. Sometimes you might feel like it, sometimes you might not feel like it. So that's why the plan is prepared weekly. So you make sure that within this week you finish these topics. So that should be your target. Now some people get more time to sit over the weekends. Some might probably get more time over the weekdays. So whatever is your comfort zone, stick to the plan throughout the week. So if you will see, like the first few weeks, the first 3 weeks, I have kept lighter topics, and these topics, for example, your chapter 6 and 7, non-current asset, impairment assets, and yes, these chapters are based on your ACCA study hub. So if you look at ACCA study hub, these are your chapter numbers and these are your topics. Now chapter 6 and 7 is as it is coming from FR. So it is going to be more like a revision, and it's easy also to understand because you would have done it at FR level. And this is a very high weightage topic. If you look at the September 24 attempt, a lot of questions have been asked from assets. So it is a topic that tends to come every attempt, plus it's like a revision. So it would seem to be little light when you start with this. Then moving on to the next week, employee benefit share based payment. Now this is a new topic in SBR. However, the weightage of this topic is less. So we're trying to finish a lot of quantity in the first few weeks, so you feel comfortable that yes, I have done a majority of my syllabus. Now if you join my classes, then we're going to have one mock test on 29th of September, which is of these 4 topics put together. Then moving on to the next week, we have leases, and then we have taxation. The next week, if you see, is typically a week where we have a lot of festivals in India. In fact, the next 2 weeks we have Dashera, and then we have like Navratri. So I have tried to keep these 2 weeks a little light. Typically these are very conceptual topics, not too much in terms of volume, but concept wise these are important. So I have kept those topics in the next 2 weeks, and after that you will have a mock test on these topics from your leases, taxes, till all of these topics will be tested in your second mock. Now moving on, then I have kept financial instrument analysis and interpretation. Now financial instrument is a very important topic, tested every attempt, tested in huge marks in your September attempt. Then again, if you see, I have kept one entire week as buffer because it's Diwali. I know no one is going to study in this week. So you can enjoy your festival. Plus, if there is something that you have not covered so far, I would recommend that you complete it in this week. Then you have a test on 3rd of November. Then moving on, after that I have kept the highest weightage of topics and concept. If you see, all of these are a part of your group accounting, and this comes for solid 30 marks in your examination. Now, the reason I've kept this at the end is because, it will be really fresh in your mind if you have read it closer to the examination. Plus, students sometimes find it very overwhelming if they learn group accounting initially. So that's why this is kept at the later or towards the last of your syllabus. And you have enough 3 weeks to kind of practice your group accounting. I have kept 3 weeks for group accounting. Do them slowly, do it well, practice a lot of questions. That is the target. And then you will have another test on 24th of November. So every topic will be tested. You will have 4 different tests, and these are going to be tested regularly. So on an average, every 15 days you're going to have one test. Then you have another 2 mocks that are full 100 marks mocks that are being planned, 27th and 30th November. So in these mocks, I am going to give you a full-fledged evaluation that, if your writing skills is right, what is going right, what is not going right, what has to be changed in your answer writing scheme, how is the marking done. All of that is going to be given to you in a very detailed version. And we're going to have a live session on 1st of December wherein I am going to be telling you, what are the common mistakes you should be avoiding, analysis of all these mocks. All of that is going to be covered in my live session, which is on 1st of December. So you're going to have all these topic explanation available with you in the recorded version, and we will be meeting weekly once, wherein we would be discussing any doubts you have, and we would be discussing questions on these topics. So you have to finish all the topics, concepts, recordings before the live class. It is mandatory. So in this way you're going to study also, and we're going to have a regular check on you if you are in line with the plan on you. I'm also going to be giving you some pocket notes which are like a summary of all your standards. So it is going to really help you at the time of revision. We are going to have doubt sessions. We are having continuous mocks. So you're going to be writing 6 mocks with me, and you can take up more mocks from your past papers. In case you want to not sit in December but want to sit in March, then you can still enroll with me today, and we are not going to charge you any fees for the next batch. So it is going to be completely free of cost. No fees is being charged, and you're going to have my assistance 24/7 on WhatsApp. So you have any kind of doubt, you're stuck anywhere, you can always reach out to me. And now moving on to how these classes are going to be priced. So if you're taking the hybrid classes, so wherein all of this is going to be available plus recording of all the concept, is going to be 15,000 rupees in INR. And in case you do not want the classes, okay, and you just want to avail the benefit of having my mentoring, wherein you meet me once a week, you're getting my notes, you're having doubt sessions, mock sessions, then the charges are going to be 7,500. In case you feel that no, I am comfortable studying by myself, I just need someone to kind of evaluate my mock, then the mock test evaluation charges are 3,500. So this was a detailed study strategy for December attempt. In case you have any kind of doubts and you want to reach out to me, then details have been provided. You can always give me a call. I'm also available on WhatsApp. I'll be very happy to help you with your ACCA journey and guide you. But guys, please do not forget to like the video, share it with more of your friends, do subscribe to my channel, and do drop in a comment below. I'll be back with more such content. Till then, take care. See you all.